Hey guys! So recently I've been getting a lot of questions about my personal life and just who I am in general. So I figured I would film a Q&A and try to answer as many questions as possible. First of all, my shirt is from Charlotte Russe because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about that. And I'm just going to go over a couple of basics. I'm 21 years old. I will be 22 next month, and I am married. We will have been married for 2 years next month as well. And I have been weightlifting for about a year and a half, a little bit over a year and a half now. But okay, on to the first question. So if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? I have so many places I want to go to. I want to go everywhere, and so there's no specific one place that I really want to go to just because I want to go to so many. I just like traveling because I feel like it's just experiencing life in a different way every place that you go to, and I really enjoy that. But yeah, just learning more about the world. When you shop, what do you buy? When I go shopping, it's usually just for groceries. Do you love your job? So I am a professional I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so I do hair and makeup professionally. I'm just going to say that I love doing hair, but I hate being a hairstylist. How long did it take you to see results once you started your fitness journey / lifestyle? I would say definitely within like the first month I saw changes, but I didn't see significant results until until around a year. How do you get your hair so thick and voluminous? I don't usually wear extensions, but when my hair looks like this, it is because I'm wearing extensions. But yeah, so I just wear extensions when I just want to be a little extra. What's your weight right now? As of yesterday morning, I weighed 128 pounds. Do you get anxiety when people watch you work out? As far as people watching me work out at the gym, I don't really get anxious about that because I just do my own thing, mind my own business. As far as people like watching my workouts on my social media, then it also doesn't really make me anxious. I know that I don't know everything, and I'm always looking to learn. So if someone gives me pointers on how to do like on my form or how to do something, then I'm always open to constructive criticism. Do you wash your hair after every workout? I work out 5 days a week and I wash my hair max 2 times a week. So no, I do not wash my hair after every workout, and I don't use dry shampoo in between either. When you first began weightlifting, did you incorporate meal prepping? When I started taking weightlifting seriously, yes, I definitely started meal prepping with it as well, and I still do to this very day, every single week. I have a video on how to meal prep coming soon. How do you know when to settle down? Do you recommend couples to be financially stable first? So every couple is different, and so I don't think that there is a set of requirements that needs to be met for every single couple in order for it to be okay for you to settle down and get married. At the end of the day, it's up to you and your significant other, depending on what your circumstances are, depending on what your goals are for the future, for you guys to decide what's best for you guys and what's going to make you happy. And from that, you guys can decide what you guys want to do. But yes, as far as being financially stable, I just think that, I just think that being financially stable there's kind of no such thing, because even if you have a stable job that you've been working at for years and years and years at an awesome company, you don't know what could go down. Your job could be taken from you, and it would just be a total surprise. So definitely be realistic. But at the same time, I don't think that you absolutely need to be making 6 figures each to settle down and get married. But that also is up to you. It's up to you guys and what your goals are and what you guys want from out of your relationship and living together and just being married together. Also keep in mind that your relationship is your very own. Don't compare yourself to other people, and don't put yourself on someone else's timeline. You guys do what you guys want to do at your own pace, at your own time. How does one limit their cravings? So I'm not really a good person to ask this to because I'm not one to limit my cravings. If I want to eat something, I will just eat it. I'm not very good about portion sizes either. If I want to eat like a whole dozen cookies or a whole bucket of ice cream or a whole half sheet of cake, I will eat it and I will not feel bad about it. That's just the kind of person that I am, but of course everyone is different. And at the end of the day, you do what makes you happy. For me, I'm happy doing that, and I know that I'm not going to achieve that. I know that I could like have like more gains, be slimmer, you know, and better muscle tone if I didn't do that. But for me, it's not about the physical appearance, it's just about being happy. But as far as limiting your cravings go, if that's something that you really want to do, then I would say definitely whatever you're craving, just look it up on the internet, and I assure you, you will be amazed at what you find for substitutes that for whatever you're craving that tastes just as good, but are a healthier option. For me personally, whenever I'm feeling really hungry, but I know I shouldn't be eating a half sheet of cake, then I will just eat an apple, and for me it just fills me up right away and I'm not hungry or craving whatever I'm craving anymore. But yes. How did you get started on your fitness journey? So I was introduced into fitness, into going to the gym anyway, through my husband while we were dating. And because he was a gym rat, but while we were dating, he spent all of his time and money at the gym or doing weightlifting stuff, related stuff. And I didn't really understand it at first, but now I do, and now I love it. But he was the one that introduced me to weightlifting and got me started in it. When are you and your husband going to start a family? So we decided, we've talked about this before a couple of times, and we decided that we were going to have kids whenever we feel like it. That could be in 5 years, then next year, I don't know, 10 years. Well, not in 10 years, I'll be too old by then. But it could be any time in the future. Definitely, for sure, we want to have kids. How many kids, we don't know either. But we have no set date for having kids. But it will just be sometime in the future whenever we decide that, yeah, we want to have kids. Have you ever dyed your hair a crazy color, and if so, what color? Yes, I have colored my hair a million different colors. Right out of beauty school, I went through this phase where I colored my hair a different color every single week. And before beauty school and during beauty school, I had never ever colored my hair before. So I went a little crazy. I had a blonde ombre at first, and then from there I was various tones of blonde, ash, warm, neutral, ratchet, and then I also had rose gold hair, violet red, and it was blue twice, and then after it was blue it was green. So yes, every color of the rainbow, if you can think it, in my hair was it. Have you thought about competing in bikini competitions? I have, and I still am considering it. I want to because I feel like it would be a really good challenge for me to, just be really good for me to challenge myself in a new way. And I always look forward to challenging myself. But at the same time, I know that it can take a toll on you emotionally, physically, and mentally, and so I'm at a place right now where I feel like I really like what the fitness lifestyle that I've created for myself, and it really works for me. And at the same time, yes, I want to challenge myself, but if it's not broken, it doesn't need to be fixed. Do you prefer bulking or cutting for your own body type and own personal preference? So before I started weightlifting, I was your skinny friend who could do whatever she wanted and never gain weight. And so my goal has always been to put on body mass, to build muscle, and to gain weight. And so because of that, then I've always been bulking, and I don't have a preference just because, and I don't think that there's a right or wrong, that there's a bulking or cutting is right or wrong. It's just whatever, depending on what your goals are, then you should bulk or cut. But for me, since my goals are to build muscle and gain weight, then I bulk. What is the self-tanner you use? So I'm very proud to say that my tan that I have now is my very own. Let's see, like my bikini line here. But during the winter, when I am not tan, then I will use St. Moritz. I think it's how you pronounce it. But yeah, I use the darkest shade, and I always have it linked down in the description box of my videos. So if you want to try it out, the link is there for you to use. Alright. Would you ever become someone's personal trainer? I definitely want to get my personal training certification in the future. I'm not sure if I would want to actually do personal training or coaching like one-on-one, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. As of right now, no to personal training, but yes, I would want to get my training certification and maybe launch some workout programs. But yes, that's in the future though, when I'm smarter and more educated and have more experience. How do you deal with people who are unsupportive of your fitness journey? So I have yet to come across anyone who is unsupportive of it. And so I'm lucky in that way. And like I said before, I was very small before, and I was always told to gain weight. So when I started actually gaining weight, no one complained about it or told me like I was getting fat or anything like that. Like I feel like I'm like a normal size now. So but yeah, but at the end of the day, I mean, if you do have people who are unsupportive of your fitness journey, then just remember that your goals are your very own. You need to remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing, that you're doing it for yourself, for your health, and you can't let anyone else's opinion get in that way. Who is the smartest person you know? The smartest person that I know is by far my dad. He's a pastor, and so he also does counseling and stuff like that. But he is just amazing in like every way. And I kid you not, if you were to have a conversation with him, shake his hand, have a 60-second conversation with him, he would literally be able to tell you your whole life story. From like your background, like how you grew up as a child, how your parents treated you, if you had any siblings, and where in like the line of siblings you fall in, what kind of problems you have in your romantic relationships, what kind of problems you might have in your friendships, your personality traits, your strengths, your weaknesses. He would be able to tell you all of that from a 60-second conversation. And if you don't believe me, then I hope one day you get to meet him and you get the chance to talk to him, because I don't know, he's very, very smart. Do you think the keto diet is good or bad? What's your impression about it? So I think that at the end of the day, there is no right or wrong diet. The only wrong diet is trying to starve yourself. That's the only wrong diet, in my opinion. But as far as the keto diet goes, I would never do it because I love my carbs. I personally think that carbs are so essential to just being a functional human being. So I would never do it. But if you want to try it, I would say go for it, because you never know what you're going to like and what's going to work for you until you experiment and try new things. But it's something that I would never do. If you could wear leggings or pants forever, which one would it be and why? You see, this question confuses me a little bit because leggings are pants. Why is your skin so flawless? Share your secret, please. Thank you. I have been very blessed to have good skin for all of my life. And I'm hoping I don't jinx myself, but yes, I've never had a problem with my skin or anything that's concerned me too much. I get like pimples here and there, but it's nothing that you can really complain about. It's normal stuff. But yeah, I have no secrets, nothing special I use. Yeah, I don't do anything special, no special products. It's just, I'm just lucky. What are you going to school for? So I am in school right now, and I will be getting my bachelor's in business management. How long have you been married and at what age? As I said before, we've been married for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years next month, and I got married when I was 19. But I did turn 20 a week later, so. But yes, those are all the questions that I have for the Q&A. If you have any more questions for me, don't hesitate to just message me on Instagram or Facebook, or just to comment them below and I can answer them for you. But yeah, I hope you guys feel like you guys got to know me a little bit more. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you all again soon.